Hello, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everybody else under the rainbow of our wonderful community. How are you doing today? We are finally back with Reap Your Love, okay? I was in a lull for a little bit. I didn't really feel like coming home after work and like reading a bunch of things, but I have realized by staring at my backlog and the upcoming Josei Otome Jam 2024 that my 135 backlog game is going to probably hit the 200s in about a couple of months. So maybe, just maybe, I should kind of, work on some of my Otome games. And thus here we are. So this is part 3, I believe, of Reap Your Love, and depending on how much there is, this might be the end. I would like to make this a 3-parter, to be honest, but who knows? No, not start. Fuck. Wrong one. Already cussing at the beginning of my YouTube video. No wonder I don't get any engagement over there. Holy shit. The last time we played this was November. Well, yes. We went from school to school again. The weekend passed way too quickly, and I'm once again at school. Instead of paying attention to class, I discreetly decorate my notebook with some new stickers I got. I've been checking out a few more steampunk webcomics, and on occasion, Eugene joins in. When I saw they released merch from one of them, I just had to get a few stickers. But in all honesty, I can't wait to get out of school already. I wonder if Eugene would want to do something today. It'd be fun to show him around the town a bit more. Then again, we might get more stares from people. That's right, because they're still in their attire. So ours is steampunk. When people see him, he's wearing steampunk. But who cares? I just want to go out with him. Not romantically, of course. Yes, we're like 2 days away from dying. Maybe romantically? I wouldn't mind. Not that he'd ask, of course. Nope, that'd be silly. Forget about it, Chio. When I raise my head up a bit, I realize everyone is leaving. Wait, when did class end? Well, that's great at least. Time to get tasty bread for lunch. As I start packing my things, I notice a girl staring at me. Actually, not quite at me. She seems to be looking at my notebook? Seeing that I spotted her, she uses the opportunity to approach. Oh no, is she gonna say this is stupid or something? I brace myself for the worst, but the girl speaks in a rather soft voice. Excuse me, is that a sticker from New Life in the Age of Steam? Huh? She glances frantically at my notebook again to confirm her suspicion, and her eyes sparkle once she sees she's right. Oh my gosh, it is! Do you like that webcomic? Wait, do you like it? I didn't expect anyone else here to know about it. It's my favorite! Sorry, I shouldn't yell. I get really excited about it, but I try not to show it much at school so people don't think I'm weird. Okay, I feel this in my bones, but then I hit a time in high school where I took every manga that I liked and I printed out a mini, the cover of the first series of every manga that I liked at that time, which wasn't many, because I'm old. And I cut it out and I put it on a file and I used clear duct tape all around the file, and I walked into school and I'm like, this is my new favorite file. If anyone fucks with it, I'm going to hurt people. So don't worry, kids. You'll stop caring. I'm not old. Shut up. Not yet. I get that. Then again, people think I'm weird by default already. Anyway, would you maybe be okay having lunch with me? We could talk about NLAS or other webcomics too. But if you don't want to, that's okay too. No, I'd love to. I don't get the chance to talk about this stuff often, so I'd be happy to. Really? Let me go get some bread and we can chat. Okay. this up just a little bit on my screen. We end up spending the whole lunch period chatting about our favorite webcomics. I learned that her name is Kanami. Despite us being in the same class, I hadn't actually noticed her much before. Lunch ends way too quickly, and we're back in class. Eventually, school ends. I wanted to chat with Kanami a bit longer, but she had something to get to, so we arranged to meet at lunch tomorrow. As I'm walking home, I see a certain man I know sitting on a bench. Ah, Chio, you've arrived. I do not remember the voice I gave him. It's not gonna happen, chat. What are you doing here? Well, I thought I could accompany you home. That is to say, I wanted to ensure your safety. Cute. Aw, you didn't have to. I mean, it's not like I'm dying today or anything. Right. I had said that joke to be funny, but after a moment, I just feel so down. Even if not today, my real last day approaches. I just made a new friend, and I won't get to know her better. It's not fair. Eugene gets up from his seat. Chio? Yes? I'd like to ask you something. What are your thoughts on Cole's and Reynolds' worlds? To be honest, I would probably be in one of their worlds instead. I'm not a huge steampunk fan. Are you interested in them? What brought this up? I've been thinking about it ever since yesterday evening. Do you wish to go to either of their worlds? I'm still not sure. Eugene hesitates for a moment. I understand. You haven't been given enough information. I think... God, the music change? I think I haven't been entirely fair to you. There are things about my world I omitted from my explanations, and you deserve to know. What do you mean? You see, Vestea is not quite the wonderful world of machines and creativity I made it out to be. At one point, it certainly was that way, and it is still filled with marvelous technology. But the world is slowly falling apart. The pollution caused by the giant factories and excessive machines is making the air more toxic each day. Some crops aren't growing as well, and even water is becoming contaminated. To make matters worse, a recent war has destroyed several areas of the land, making them unusable. The deities in my world stopped interfering with human affairs after they began building great things, but the situation has gotten out of hand, and humans aren't doing enough to solve their own problems. Wonder what world that sounds like right the fuck now. I don't know. The deities finally deemed it necessary to intervene, and in seeking a solution, we stumbled upon your soul. A soul that has traveled between many realms, something that shouldn't usually be possible. What? One that has acquired great power. With it, we could create a deity powerful enough to restore Vestea. There we go! Okay, I was wondering why our soul was so important. A deity? Indeed. So the epic world of steampunk technology is actually one consumed by pollution and destruction. And my soul is powerful enough to save it? What the? I understand if you don't want to come to Vestea after hearing this, but I thought I needed to be honest with you. We're doing this because it's the only route. What's the point of getting angry at him, right? I mean, we knew they were all using us for something. Let's just think calmly about this. That's a lot to take in. Why didn't you tell me this before? I'm supposed to bring you back to my world. That is my mission. If I told you the bad things immediately, you would have definitely refused from the very beginning. I suppose that's true. Then why are you telling me now? That I'm unsure of how to answer. I shouldn't tell you, but it feels wrong to leave you in the dark like this. Eugene. Even though it goes against orders, he still decided to tell me the truth. Thanks for telling me, Eugene. I'll need to think about it. I don't think I can make any choices now. Of course. I'm truly sorry for hiding this information for so long. We should probably return home. Yes. Do you want me to accompany you, or would you rather be on your own? It's okay. Let's go together. Eugene nods and we both silently walk home. JJ, good evening. How are you? Once we've made it home, I throw myself onto the sofa. Not only is school exhausting, but that bombshell from earlier has me thinking non-stop. What am I going to do? Just then my cell phone starts ringing. Not spam again. To my surprise though, when I pick up my phone, the screen displays Mom. I quickly sit up. Mom doesn't call often. She usually sticks to messages, so I'm a bit surprised. Hello? Hello, Chio! Hey Mom, what's up? Did something happen? What? No, everything's fine. I was just calling to ask how you're doing. I missed hearing your voice. Oh, well, I'm all right. I can't really tell her about my current situation. I'm sorry we haven't spoken much lately. Your dad and I have been so busy with work. That's okay. You're doing what you have to do. But I wanted to let you know that we miss you so much. We're still working, but hopefully we'll get a chance to come back soon. Remember that we love you, okay? Keep working hard at school and we'll be doing our best on our side. Of course, Mom. Good girl. I have to get back to work, but I'll message you later, okay? Love you. I love you too, Mom. The call ends and I place my phone on the table. Tears start forming in my eyes. Why am I crying now? How stupid. Mom. Is everything all right? I want to say yes so badly, to lie, but I know the tears falling down my cheeks would make hiding my real feelings impossible. My lack of response doesn't stop Eugene from approaching and sitting next to me. He doesn't say anything, he just stays there. I mean, we're in it for the romance, chat. Rest our head on his shoulder. I move closer to him and rest my head on his shoulder. Despite him not being a human, his body feels warm. Is he truly that different from a human being? After a moment of hesitation, he places his hand on mine. He doesn't say anything, but I notice his cheeks are blushing. I bask in the comforting feeling he offers before I'm ready to talk. My mom called. She doesn't usually do that, but she said she missed hearing my voice. She said that she and my dad are still busy, but they want to come back soon. It seems they miss me. I wipe my eyes with my sleeve. And here I was thinking they don't care about me. And I'm going to die, maybe without seeing them again. I don't know what to do. Chio. Is it worth to die just to be reborn into another world? And if I pick Eugene's, it's not even going to be a magical adventure like I wished. But he needs me. No, my soul. Would it be too selfish to not want to die? I don't think I have an option anyway. Eugene squeezes my hand and I look up at him. Once more I feel on the verge of tears. I hide my face against his chest, not wanting to show my crying eyes any longer. With his metallic arm, he caresses my back, doing circular motions to soothe me. Once I feel slightly better, I pull back. Sorry, I think I need some time to myself. I understand. Don't worry. I'll be in my room. Eugene nods and I stand up and leave. I wonder how many days we have left. I kind of want to see what happens if we choose nobodies, right? Just dragging myself out of bed and making my first coffee of the day. I feel that. I'll be honest, I think I'm going to start drinking more than one coffee a day, and that's scary. Despite how early it is, sleep ends up finding its way to me soon after I lie down in bed. A hint of a dream appears in my mind. I see Yui at school, just like when we were in middle school. But the dream fades too quickly when a sudden noise awakens me from my slumber. What time is it? Oh my god, it's dark already. Did I sleep through the evening? I don't know who's who. Don't you see how that's stupid? I must concur. It goes entirely against our duty as Reapers. Huh? What's going on? I hear the voices of the Reapers, but I can't tell where they are. Perhaps we could at least... Enough, Eugene. Looking out into the hallway, I don't see them. Maybe outside? I walk back into my room and open the window. As I thought, the 3 Reapers are floating in the middle of the street. Just listen to me. You're letting yourself get carried away by emotions, and you're putting not only your world at risk, but ours too. You know we shouldn't interfere with human lives. We're here only and exclusively to collect her soul. We just need to give her more time. She needs it. Many humans have died unfair deaths, no matter their age or situation. We're not to interfere, ever. Why would we change that policy now? Eugene, if you're not going to collect her soul, then one of us will. Wait, that's not... I have one mission, and that is to take her soul to my world. If you want to stand in my way, then so be it. Wait, what is Cole? It seems my words will not get through to you. Very well then. So, it's come to this. Are they gonna fight? Fight! 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 Oh my god, I need to stop them. I run out of the bedroom as fast as I can and walk out to the street. When I arrive, the chill of the night makes my body tense, but compared to the scene before me, that's nothing. The Reapers exchange blows under the dim street lights, the heavy sound of skin and metal strikes clamoring against the silence of the town. Give it up! Cole launches himself at Eugene, who blocks his attack with his metal arm and then strikes back with a forceful swing of his cane. Ugh! As his body is thrown back, Reynolds interferes with a jab of his rapier, but Eugene is quick to dodge. When did he get a weapon? I want to move, try and stop them, but my feet are frozen in place as I stare at the floating figures fighting in a way that seems unreal. Guys, please stop! But my words fall on deaf ears. Their focus is wholly on their own actions. In the hands of Cole, who has already gotten up, appears a glowing baton. He approaches the other 2 and strikes Eugene's side. Ugh! The steampunk Reapers hurled back. Seeing as the other 2 are now holding more powerful weapons, he glances at his cane. Pressing the golden skull, he unsheathes a sword that apparently was hidden there and prepares to attack. With all of them wielding weapons, fear strikes my very core. Deities can kill their own kin if they wanted. The swords clash and Cole swings his baton in a calculated attack. Sweat falls down their faces, but they show no signs of stopping. I will myself to run towards them. Perhaps a stupid idea, considering my lack of protection. Please stop fighting now! My words sound just a moment too late as both Reaper's weapons strike at once against Eugene's metal arm piece. He falls to the ground, and only then do the others seem to realize how far they've taken the fight. Eugene! My feet carry me to him before I can think about what I'm doing. The bigger gear from his arm piece now lies on the floor. The glass from one of the clocks is shattered. Eugene's arm is motionless. Are you okay? I can still fight. Stop that! I look at the other two Reapers who are floating next to me. Why the hell were you fighting? Were you trying to kill each other? He was posing a threat to our mission. Fuck your mission! Cole's eyebrows shoot up at my fiery response. I believe we may have gotten ourselves carried away. Our sincerest apologies. Ooh, I still like you, but dang, you kinda gaslighty. Let's retire for the night. Understood. I don't know, that kinda gaslighty, chat. I can't believe you still wanted to fight after that. Are you crazy? I let out a long sigh. Never mind. Let's get inside first. It's cold. All right. Once inside, we settled down for a while. Eugene asked me for some tools and now sits at the table trying to repair his damaged arm piece just enough to function. I stare at him, waiting for a moment that seems right to continue talking, but it's hard to find one when he seems so focused. Guess I'll just have to interrupt. Eugene? Yes? What did Cole mean by saying you're a threat to their mission? Why were you guys fighting like that? Eugene, please tell me. I was trying to convince them to delay your death. Huh? They can do that? They're right, though. I am putting our missions in jeopardy. Just like that time in the past. I'm letting myself get carried away by emotions. I saw how your mother's call affected you, and I felt I had to act. I wanted to give you more time. I know I shouldn't, and yet... He drops his tools and covers his eyes with his right hand. Nothing has changed. I'm still as weak as I was hundreds of years ago. Don't say that. Empathy doesn't make you weak. Caring doesn't make you weak. I really appreciate you trying to help me, Eugene. I'm just sorry that you ended up hurt for it. You have nothing to apologize for. It's all my own fault. I should be the one apologizing for causing you so much trouble. What are you talking about? Ever since I got here, you've taught me so much about your world. I've seen a lot of things I never thought I'd see. And all I've done is lie, try to take your soul, and get myself injured. You should go to one of the other guys' worlds. You mean one of the other two who was also fighting? Oh, JJ, I can do an uwu after game if that's okay. It'll be a little bit of a wait, but I can do it then. Stop that. Huh? Stop talking about yourself that way. It was with you that I managed to find joy in cooking again. I got to have fun at a festival again. You say I taught you things, but I feel like I haven't done anything for you. Thank you for everything, Chio. I wish I could save you. Eugene. Maybe... Huh? Never mind. You probably should go back to sleep. Isn't it pretty late? I guess so. Sleep well. But... He returns to fixing his arm piece. Is it really hopeless? One day! One day! Saying I didn't sleep well would be an understatement. Though this time it wasn't because I stayed up reading webcomics. Instead, after being woken up from the fight, I just couldn't go back to sleep until the sun rose. I didn't see Eugene anywhere during the morning. Cole and Reynolds apologized to me for last night's commotion, but they didn't know where he could be. I hope he's all right. Rather than pay attention in class, I spend it doodling on the corner of my notebook. Some gears, some hearts, a skull. I discreetly pull out my phone and look at the date. Tomorrow is the day. Suddenly, a notification appears on the screen. Yui? Chio! I'm so bored. Are you in class right now? I stifle a chuckle. It's so like her to be on her phone during class. Yeah, can't focus at all. I barely slept. LOL, did you spend all night reading LLTV again? I wish. Probably should avoid telling her about what actually happened. What's keeping you up then? Secret. No fair! Don't tell me. Oh, wait, no, it's... Don't tell me. What? Do you like someone? What? Imagine Chio lying awake at night thinking of her beloved. At last she finds her prince. You're being silly. Maybe. Let's go with maybe. That sounds fun. Maybe. OMG? I was joking! OMG, 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 tell me the deets. What? Secret. Meanie. You'll tell me eventually, right? I joke, though. You don't have to tell me until you're ready. Thanks. Anyway, hear this. I'm trying to convince my parents to let me visit for Golden Week. I know it's still a while till then, but I think they'll let me. I miss you so much, Chio. I want to see you right now. My heart sinks a little. Golden Week would already be too late. But I can't bring myself to tell her that. I force myself to type a response that sounds excited, then make up a lie about how the teacher might notice me and put away my phone. Yui. I sink my head on my arms and close my eyes. Chio? A hand gently pokes my shoulder. Class is over. Oh! I jolt awake, causing Kanami to get a tad spooked. Sorry, did I sleep through class? It seems that way. Did you not sleep well? Not really. Aw, that really sucks. I hope you get some good rest soon. I have to get to a club meeting now, but I wanted to wake you up before I left. Thank you, Kanami. It really helped. I might have stayed here all afternoon otherwise. You're welcome. So, see you tomorrow? Yeah, of course. Kanami waves at me and leaves the classroom. I stretch my limbs and collect my belongings. Tomorrow. I wonder if I'll even get to class. Stop! Don't think about it. I try to push my thoughts away and rush out of school. I walk down one of the paths of the park to get home, my mind a whirlwind of thoughts. Yet my hurried steps slow down when something else catches my attention. Leaning on one of the trees, there's Eugene. Ah, you've arrived. Eugene! Where have you been? My apologies. I needed some time alone to think. But I'm alright now. I'm glad. But wait, what are you doing here? Well, considering tomorrow is your last day in this realm, I prepared something. Oh? Please follow me. Eugene turns around and I walk behind him. And soon I see what he meant. Is it a picnic? A picnic is set up in the grass underneath the cherry blossoms. Eugene. It's not grand, but I thought it'd be nice to enjoy this day rather than dwell on the sadness. Where did you get all this? The blanket was inside one of the drawers in the kitchen. I saw it when we were cooking the other day. As for the food itself, I brought some of the things we bought the other day, and the rest I made myself. Really? Yes. I checked the... what's the name again? Yes. Doodle? I checked there for recipes and instructions on how to use certain things in your kitchen. It was rather helpful, though I must apologize for using your laptop without your permission. You only used Doodle to look for recipes and instructions, right? Definitely didn't look through my search history and questionable book choices. Yes, of course. Oof. Then that's alright. I'm honestly just amazed. I haven't actually gone to a picnic in so long. Thank you. Of course. Shall we? I nod enthusiastically and we both sit on the blanket. On it, there's a spread of plates with different foods, from tiny sandwiches to scones. There's 2 plastic mugs, plus a steaming kettle that I have no idea how he brought out here. I attempted to make things I'm most used to having. At first, I considered making something for lunch, but I actually do not enjoy that contraction, fun fact. It would've. I prefer it would've than it'd have. It would've been too late by the time you came out of school. So I decided to make something more akin to an afternoon tea. Everything looks so good. Thank you. My only hope is it tastes good as well. Do you have any tea preferences? Not really. I'm fine with any. Then some Earl Grey will suffice. Eugene places a tea bag in each mug and pours hot water over them. I pick up one of the scones and give it a bite. This is good. And it's still warm. I'm glad it pleases you. I hadn't baked in a while, but the recipes and instructions I found on how to use your oven really helped. I'm amazed you did all of this just today. Really. You're amazing. Oh, you must be exaggerating. Nuh-uh, you are. Thank you. We chat as the tea steeps, and once it's done, we drink to our heart's content. The lovely spring breeze plucks some cherry blossom petals and sends them in flight through the air. I don't think I ever noticed before how colorful this park is. Eugene follows my gaze. I concur. It's breathtaking. I like being here. Chio. A distant voice takes our attention elsewhere. Chio? Is that you? Kanami, who must be just returning home after her club activity, seems to have found us. Though she stops dead in her tracks when she sees Eugene, covering her mouth to suppress a scream because she likes steampunk. Oh, I didn't realize you were with someone. She mouths at me. Is that your boyfriend? And I shake my head profusely in embarrassment. Kanami turns to Eugene and bows. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Kanami, a friend of Chio's. Facing the Reaper, she seems to have returned to her shy disposition now, but at the same time, she can't stop looking at him. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kanami. If I may ask, if it isn't a problem, are you a cosplayer? A cos? Eugene turns to me with pleading eyes. He doesn't seem to know what she means. Well, I can't just tell her he's a Reaper from a steampunk universe. Then again, something tells me she'd love that. Something like that. He just really likes steampunk clothing. It's a bit hard since he gets a lot of stares while visiting Japan, but he doesn't let that stop him. Eugene still seems to have no idea what's happening. That's so cool. Are you from abroad? I actually really like steampunk too, and your outfit is lovely. I actually wish I had your confidence. I'd love to wear stuff like that. Sorry, was that a weird thing to say? Oh, not at all. I'm thankful for your compliment. I'm glad. Kanami finally seems to take a proper look around us and realizes we're on a picnic. Oh, are you on a date? So sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I should get going, but I'll text you later, Chio. She bows again before going away much faster than I'd expect her to be able to run. I guess she felt really awkward. A date. Maybe? I'm not sure Eugene sees it that way, though. It may just be a friendly thing. Your friend seems nice. Oh, yeah. I actually met her just a few days ago, but we got really into talking about webcomics. She's super passionate. I'm really happy she approached me, actually. I didn't really have any friends at school. So it's nice. I see. Earlier you said that you like being here, correct? My smile fades as I figure out where he's going. Yeah. I was really unhappy before. But this past week, I guess I started seeing things I never noticed until now. Maybe there's more to life here than I thought. Tomorrow is the day you're scheduled to die. Yeah. I have been thinking a lot about it. About you. You showed me such kindness, and after all I've seen, it pains me greatly to know what's going to happen. Eugene, I wish there was something I could do for you. You've done so much for me already. You even came up with a whole picnic to spend this day happily. And I just ruined that too. My apologies, Chio. It's fine. I can't say I'm not scared or sad, but I know what the stakes are. Even if I'm not sure how I'll do, I'm going to choose you. Chio. We continue our picnic, but the mood from before has completely dissipated. As it starts getting darker, we pack up and return to my home. I can't believe they didn't give me a choice, like, to be like, I'm going with you, or, you know, just, like, being silent. They just, like, nope, you're going to say this. Once we've returned, I lie down on my bed and stare at the ceiling. So this is it. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow I'll get my chance to reincarnate into another world. Who'd have thought that it'd be possible? For a while, this was my dream. But now, I want to wake up. All of a sudden, a knock on the door takes me out of my thoughts. I sit up in my bed. Who is it? It's us, Miss Tanaka. Tanaka? I think it's Tanaka. All of you? Come in. What's the matter? As you must be aware, tomorrow is the day of your death. Yes. Therefore, we think it's time you choose which one of us will take your soul. That makes sense. My eyes flicker towards Eugene for a moment. Cole and Reynolds exchange looks before facing me again. Please tell us your choice. There's no doubt in my mind, not after all that's happened. It may not be ideal, and yet I feel I must do this. I pick Eugene. Thank you, Chio. I suppose that was to be expected. Well then, I shall take my leave. Me too. Huh? Already? We have duties to attend to in our worlds. If we cannot complete our missions here, we must leave at once. Ah, that makes sense. I guess this is goodbye. It was a pleasure meeting you, Miss Tanaka. Miss Tanaka. Because Ta is the kanji and Naka is the kanji. I still am not good at pronouncing Japanese names with the right inflection. General Davis, good evening. Hello. Cole salutes, and then both of them disappear into thin air. Thank you for choosing me again. Did you think I wasn't going to? Well, I didn't dare feel confident. I'll do my best to make this experience as painless as I can. All right. I will handle dinner for you, if that's okay. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. With a nod, Eugene leaves the room. I drop onto my bed once more. A deity with my soul, huh? I wonder what I'll be able to do. Maybe I should say goodbye. I type a few messages to different people. To Yui. I don't think we'll be able to meet in Golden Week. Sorry. I love you. And to my parents. I love you. I turn off my phone before I can see any replies. Oh shit, chat. As expected, it was completely impossible again to focus on class. It doesn't matter either way. Why should I care since school won't serve me at all after today? Hydrate! I was hesitant about coming to class at all, but I ended up deciding to be here anyway. It'd be a lie to pretend I'm not scared of what's going to happen. My heartbeat gets faster every time I wonder just how long I have left to live. I told Eugene I'd go to his world, and yet the fear doesn't go away. Even if I try to accept it, a part of me continues to wish there was another way. I wonder if I'll be able to see Eugene again in Vestea. That's right! I didn't even think about that! Oh, I kind of thought, you know, they'd live happily ever after in his world. No, I'm just being reincarnated and he's still a Reaper. It's something that pops into my mind repeatedly. I'm aware that he's a Grim Reaper, so the chances of us meeting again may be slim. Then again, I recall him saying I'd become a deity, or that's the plan. Perhaps there's a chance? If only. I look up and notice that everyone has left the classroom already except for Kanami. Hey, Chio. You look down today. Is everything okay? You noticed? Don't worry about it. Just some personal matters. But I'm okay. Are you sure? If you need anything, I'm here for you, okay? We just met a few days ago. And she's already so kind to me. Tears starting to come out, but I hold on as hard as I can. Thank you, Kanami. I'm happy I got to meet you. You're so sweet. Me too. I'm glad to have a new friend. Kanami. Her phone rings. I gotta go. My clubmates need help with something. See you tomorrow. Oh. Goodbye, Kanami. Okay, I might actually start crying. What the hell? I cross the streets with much care, maybe more than necessary, holding on to the hope that somehow I can escape my fate. I don't know what to expect next, okay? It's not like there are that many cars driving around anyway, but who knows what could happen. Even as I tell myself that what's going to happen can't be stopped, I instinctively continue trying to avoid it. What if there's the smallest chance? Somehow I can't give it up. Slowly I get closer to home, but there's still a long way to go. But something, or rather someone, takes me out of my thoughts. Walking in front of me rather hurriedly, there's a girl with a ponytail. We're gonna die saving her from death, aren't we? One just like Yui. Yui? When she doesn't hear me, I try to reach out to her. What could she be doing here on a day like today? Wasn't she going to come on Golden Week? Could it be because of my message? I hurry, but then she switches directions, and I see her profile. That's not Yui. It's too late for me. It's too late for me to notice that I'm in the middle of the road as a truck makes a turn. We're going to get Truck-kun. Truck-kun has made his entrance. Move. What? Before I could even brace myself for impact, an entirely different force takes me aside. My body is frozen over, fear making it impossible to move. Yet a warm embrace aids in dissipating that feeling.
Did you just save us?
Eugene? Chio. Even after everything, I wasn't capable of letting you die. What? I had a mission to complete, to take your soul, but I can't do it. You deserve a good life here. Tears well up in my eyes. What about your world? Eugene distanced himself a bit, and I immediately miss his warmth. I will find a way to fix things. A solution that doesn't involve messing with other worlds' souls. I couldn't stand still seeing you die. I'm truly grateful for this last week together. The person behind the wheel of the truck gets down and comes towards us. I think it's time for me to go. Wait, what's going to happen to you? I don't know. But even if it costs me my life, I won't regret it. The connection of Eugene and the bookmen we were talking about earlier, chat. Good shit. Wait, stay! Perhaps we will meet once again in another lifetime. Before I can plead more, Eugene disappears. Are you okay? Why are you standing in the middle of the street? You scared me half to death! The tears I'd been holding back began falling down my cheeks. I've called an ambulance. They should get here soon. Despite the voices of strangers around me, I continue to look where Eugene stood. This is another chance for me to live, to enjoy this world. Eugene, thank you. Question, are they all like that? Do they all allow you to live, or did I do something bad? Zio, good morning, sweetie. How are you? How'd you sleep? Wow, Chio, that stir fry looks really good already. Thank you, Mom. Oh, could you check if the rice is ready yet? Oh, how the tables have turned. The rice is almost done. I already set the table with everything else, too. Thanks. I never would have thought we'd eat an entire meal made by Chio so soon. I see you've been learning a lot. Yeah, I've been practicing. Chio, Yui is here. Oh, give me a second. It's okay, love. Go ahead. I'll finish this up. Ah, thank you so much. I bow and hurry to the door. Chio! Yui! We hug each other more tightly than ever, making up for the time we haven't been together. I miss being able to do that. I missed you so much, Yui. Me more! You need to tell me everything you've gotten up to. Well, it's not like there's anything too exciting. Lies! You told me you met some interesting people. I demand to know more! I guess that's true. My eyes wander to the clear sky outside of the door. Eugene, I hope you're okay too. Thank you for this. Oh! Ending 3! I do know Florium. I knew Florium. That is the only person. Ah, that was ending 3! I thought it was gonna give me the group. Go away. Okay, so that's this. That was 3. Okay, chat, here we go. Gonna go look for the guide now. Where's the guide? Or is it just like Eugene's ending? Like one, like is it 1, 2, 3 and Eugene's ending is number 3? It could be that, right, chat? Because I don't see how we could have made any... I don't know. So I also don't remember all the choices we made. But I'm actually kind of happy with that. There's something... As soon as I realized that we wouldn't necessarily get to be with him, because we're not turning into a Reaper. In his universe, we're turning into like a deity, right? Our soul is turning into a deity. That we might not be able to see him again, then it's like, well, the love wasn't meant to last anyway. It wasn't going to be a happy ending either way, you know? At least this way, it's kind of like, you can always imagine. You know what I mean? And there is something really sweet about, like, an 18-year-old, like, being able to live out her life. It's a bittersweet. It's a bittersweet ending. Is it bittersweet? I don't know. It's not like the lovey-dovey together forever ending. I wasn't expecting it. Aww. I think I mentioned this before. I think my only negative point of this game is that I think some things are explained too much. But beyond that, I know when we read his backstory, it was actually really, really good, and I felt touched by it. I really want to see what his is like. I really want his backstory. Hell, I want kind of both of theirs. So we will see. But this was Reap Your Love by Transparent Games. You can find it on Itch.io, however you're supposed to say it, where you can get a lot of other cool otome dating sim games for cheap, if not free. Freaking love that site, y'all. But, chat, do you guys want to say bye to YouTube? YouTube, this is part 3, by the way. If you just skipped 1 and 2 to come to 3, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Although, if you go back and watch 1 and 2, things are probably going to be different because the voices are definitely going to be different. That's all I'm going to say. But still, I hope you enjoyed this. It was very cute. I am looking forward to the rest of the game. Will I play it on stream? I'm not 100% sure, just because, again, the 135 game backlog needs to be completed, but this was a very cute game, I think, chat. Very cute. And with that, YouTube, I hope that you have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.